Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I want to talk with you about this chrome metal from Green Stuff Wall. So if you have followed my channel, you've seen that I use it in some miniatures, but now here is the video dedicated to this one. And I want to show you that this is an alternative in case you you have seen my spray. So this is a really glossy one, and I'm going to apply this on the sword, okay? So if you can see, it can be applied over any color, and what I show you is how shiny it is once you apply it as well by brush this type of chrome metal. This was primed, if I'm not wrong, with white, with the Corax white, so it's not as smooth as can be the new paints from the new sprays from Games Workshop, like the Glacier, but you can see that it will give a very nice and glossy painting. And I'm not doing the base because the base I want to do it in gold, and I will do it in a different way, but I want to show you how glossy and nice metallic you can get from this paint. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, and I'm going to paint, for example, one of the armor on the legs. Okay, because I'm checking if it's full armored. Yeah, I think it goes. Checking this miniature. Okay, I'm going to do, for example, this leg here. Okay, this will be a great color for a paladin looking miniature like this one. If you want to do really a shiny armor, you will give a very nice, you can give a very nice and shiny finishing. I'm going to apply it as well later on a base on black, so you can also see how it looks like on black instead of white. Okay, although the base is not primed, so if it's not working, maybe it's because I did not prime the base, but it's just to experiment. When I have some of these new tools, I like to experiment to see what you can get from them. You can see I'm not don't use a good brush for that, because it have alcohol in the as a solvent, or at least part is alcohol, so it will damage your brush over time if you're using a nice natural hair brush. Okay, and try to do 2 layers, or maybe the first one, but you can see how shiny is this one. Okay, on the sword I will do second layer, and to be fair, I should wait a little bit more that dries completely. Okay, but if you want to do this type of shiny finishings on a paladin, it is very interesting. Okay, if you see that it's not fully uniform, wait the dries and do a second layer, so you can see. But on the armor, you can see how nice it looks on the armor plate. Okay, so this is one thing I wanted to share with you. Here you have, I used it recently on this guy. Here you can see how nice looks the shoulder pad. Okay, so I'm really experimenting with this. I also use it here on this lance, and now what we can do is a second layer, because this was done long time ago, so now I can apply a second layer to improve the shiny on the tip. You can see how nice and shiny is this one, and I'm going to now do on camera, just on a base on black, so you can see how it looks like on black. Okay, this is a rough surface, so it's not going to work nicely here, but it's just to show you. And this is rough surface without a good priming, so you can see that the coverage is quite good and you have a highly reflective surface. This is also very interesting to do mirrors. You apply that and then you apply a glossy blue on top. You will have a very interesting mirror. So yeah, I really recommend this color. I bought, this is from Scale 75. I don't know if it's very different or not from the liquid metal from Vallejo, but and this is the thing, I know I have to use solvent, a little bit of solvent if you want to clean your brush. Okay, I'm using in that case the brush painter. It's called this one. See the Pentaclean, sorry, the Pentaclean for brushes, and you remove all this excess. Okay, and that's all. So that's all what I want to share here. It's just is a short one. You can see this is from a previous video that I did the cup stone texture. Very interesting. And now here you can see again from Gwynstaff Wool this nice and glossy finishing for the armor. I recommend 2 layers because you can see that there are some parts that are not fully shiny, but it's really like liquid metal, this one. So I hope you have liked this one. Please let me zoom in a little bit so you can even see bigger. Okay, you can see the leg, the sword. It's really shiny. I'm going to show you again the other guy. Okay, you can see, and you don't have a good contrast here. The armor plate that I did on the chest. And I'm going to show you again the base. And remember, this have a very rough surface, so it's very easy that it's not shiny, but you can see how nice is this metallic. I'm really happy with this one. So please give a like if you have liked this video, share if you think people can be interested in the set. Chrome metal from Gwynstaff Wool. The reference is 2454 and it's 17 milliliters. You can see it's flammable, so it means that have alcohol or some type of solvent inside. Don't drink it. It's not. This is don't lick the brush, especially don't lick the brush when you're using this metallic. Okay, but yeah, if you have the opportunity, I highly recommend. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.